What's happening? Say, Kizzy. Man, I'm just on here for a quick. You already know I'm hitting that motherfucker. That motherfucker smooth again. Moppy. What's happening, man? So this is my after work blunt. My after work blunt. And I'm noticing, like, for the last few days, it ain't been. I don't know if it's your world, my world, but I ain't had. It's been. So first off, rest in peace to the homie Relly, the homie Relly from THV in Sacramento, from Del Paso Heights. He overdosed on heroin. Man, rest his soul, man. Heroin is no joke. Heroin is no joke. Because what happens is you be so used to doing that shit, be so used to doing heroin, and then all of a sudden you get a batch that's pure or a batch that's not cut. Like most shit be stepped on like 2 times, but you get some shit that's barely stepped on, and you do it like you did it before, and you end up dying. You end up dying, man. So rest in peace, Relly, man. Say no to heroin. Might be come for the stories. This story. Matter of fact, you know what? When I get off of work, instead of having a long ass live, like a long hour live, shit, come on here, smoke a blunt, and tell a quick story. Shit, that's a good idea, ain't it? Ah, that's what's up, Moppy. Straight up. Shit, I told so many damn stories. Shit, y'all damn near know my whole life. Y'all be telling me about shit about me that I gotta think like, damn. I think like, damn. I know one problem I'm about to have real quick. Like, oh hell. Yeah, we're not trying to have no. We're not trying to have no phone outages. Cal don't do battery checks like he used to. All right, we good. Bam. All right, we good. What's that feet on the streets? Oh shit. That's Drina. See, Drina got her shirt. You see Drina's shirt up? Oh, that's my shirt. No, that's Drina's shirt. My shirt right here. That's my shirt. Uh, who was that? Drake Martin? He said, "Dog." Oh wait, Drake Martin. Drake Martin. Why I know that name? Talking about Allen brother Drake. Y'all just got off. I wasn't. This was not one of them night smoke sessions like that where we gonna have the community smoke session. This is just a blunt and a story. A blunt and a story. It is. Nah, man, they moved me from graveyard to swing shift. And I quickly figured out that swing shift is not the business. Swing shift is not the shift. I thought it was at first. I was even calling myself Mr. Swing, Mr. Swing Shift. I thought about it. I thought about it. Shit, that swing shit, man. It gets in the. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You get up to go to work and you go to sleep to get up to go to work. I'm gonna request an immediate transfer. You already know. All right, so, oh, let me see. Or say a person's name that y'all know I know, and I'll tell you a story about us. How about that? Black Snow, what is it? 18-hour shifts. What the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, shit. I bet you wouldn't work no 18-hour shift at no fucking 7-Eleven. That's for sure. Hey, man, electric suit, man. Whether you know it or not, that's a good 99 cent. That's a good 99 cent. And I appreciate that very much. Uh-oh, but 99 cent ain't paying the light bill. No, I'm just playing. Yep. You know what's funny about 99 cent? They don't even have them stores in the South. They got 99 cent stores out here. Well, actually, they Dollar Tree. No, they got the 99 cent store. Yep, 99 cent store. They don't got that shit in the South though. Download Google surveys, get some free pop. Google surveys. So that shit is real, huh? You really actually get paid from that shit, huh? All right, let me write that down. Download Google surveys. You just taught somebody else some shit. Check out. Welcome to the Dirty Nation, Black Snow. Sorry. My first prison fight. You know what? A lot of my first altercations in prison was assaults. They was assaults. They wasn't really head up fights. exercises the element of surprise, or you quick to get off, a lot of times it don't be no head up fade. It be a assault because if you get off first and you don't stop, a lot of times it might start off as a head up fade, or y'all know y'all about to fight, but he might come to do a little bit of talking or something, and you're not doing no talking. So your two piece turned into a whole dinner. Sin Cal know about this one. My first real fight was actually with an OG too, named Stony, a Crip dude named Stony. So this story right here, this how it go ugly real quick. So anyhow, and I hope to have my cousin on this show one day because he done 26 years. But me and my cousin was Sellies. We was watching a football game. See who remember this story. We was watching a football game, Patriots versus somebody. But my cousin is a Patriots fan. Might have even been a playoff game. But if you've ever seen a prison cell like inside what it looked like, you will see the desk in the back. You see a stool with a desk connected to like the window, a little ass slit window. So when we start cheering and shit, we beat on the stool. Boom, 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 boom. We beat the stool. So downstairs can hear that shit. They can hear that shit hella loud. So the neighbor, they downstairs, Stoney, get on a vent. He like, check this out, youngster. I'm about to check your chin. He said that to me, right? So real quick, I was like, my cell or yours? That was my response to, I'm finna check your chin. My cell or yours? So that was a Sunday. We got to go to school on Monday. That's when they open the doors and people start like moving around. So Monday morning, when they pop the doors open, that's when we supposed to have this head up fade. With his gloves on, right? I got my door open. I'm standing like halfway in my door, halfway out, waiting on Stoney to come up the stairs. So this nigga come up the stairs. This nigga got a knife in his hand. So I'm automatically, he could have probably stabbed the shit out of me. I wasn't scared of it though. I was gonna fight him regardless. So then this nigga walks by me and goes and drops the knife off, which is smart because if they hit his cell, they might find his knife. So he dropped it off. So this motherfucker came back. When he came in the cell, I'm telling you, and Stoney was yoked too. As soon as he came in the cell, I got to getting on him. Bing, 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 bing. Somehow I had his ass lifted up off the ground on the sink, feeding him. Bing, 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 bing. Next thing you know, the door knew what was time it was. So the tower opened the door. But the reason somebody closed the door is because the tower was trying to shoot into the cell while we was fighting. And my cousin seen that shit and tried and closed the door. But when he closed the door went and came right back open. So while we in there fighting, next thing you know, I see the police coming up the stairs to come to the cell. So I'm like, all right, break up. I tried to break free from this old nigga. That nigga must have hit me in my jaw. I'm talking about that nigga. That nigga right there. Even though a fight is a fight, but if I'm like, man, I'm cool, like the police is coming, act normal. That nigga took one. That nigga, when I pushed back from him, I'm like, man, I'm cool. That nigga hit me. I was like, nigga. Nigga, that hit me. That nigga hit me. That was the best. That was the best punch that nigga got. Cause all my guards was down. My guards was down, and that nigga woke my shit up. Boom. But the police came to the cell. By the time the police got to the cell, it was a cool black dude. He was like, "What's going on?" I said, "Me and my OG, we just in here. We in here wrestling and shit. We ain't fighting or nothing like that." Cause they hit the alarm. So all the police is coming. We was like, "Man, we just wrestling. We just wrestling. It wasn't nothing serious like that." They cuff us both up, take us to the program office, and then that shit. I ended up not even getting a write up. I didn't get a write up. He got a write up, and then when he had his hearing, I came to his hearing and was like, nah, we wasn't fighting, and they dropped the whole charges. But that was my first. That was like really at my first. Aside from like juvenile hall, that in prison, that was my first like head up fade. Cause I wasn't, man, I really wasn't giving no head up phase like that. I was just getting on shit. To be honest, I was just getting on shit for like my first 5 years was a rampage. My first 5 years was a rampage. Then like my next 10 years was like a that was like a roller coaster mixed with a rampage. How deep are the skinheads? Depends what prison you in. Go to certain prisons like High Desert and Susanville, and they gonna be way deeper than everybody, and then some. But if you go to Folsom, skinheads is not even regular competitors. 400 white boys on the yard. Only like 20 of them is gonna be skinheads. So they're never deep like that. To not even 20 of them would be skinheads. It might be like a select like 8 or 9 or something like that. We said you $2 shy of the Taco Bell 5 box with the Taco Bell burrito. I ain't even tried that thing yet, but see y'all. See as Sin Cal, we used to have a problem with that. Like the Dirty Nation, we had a problem with that. We used to smoke, and then next thing you know, somebody will start talking about food, and it's over, live over with, cause Dirty going to get something to eat. This shit right here is this some fluffy shit, so I don't think it's gonna do the damn thing as far as making me hungry and shit. Whack, it's all good. I go to work at 2, so it gotta be early. I'm on your time. West. Like I get up at like, I get up like we still inside. Bet that. Hey, Whack, I get up like somebody saying, chow time, 10 minutes, chow time, 10 minutes. I get up like that. My girl be wondering how the fuck do you wake up in the morning? Like they gotta really like wind up like a little wine doll until all these systems is all tip top ready to go. It's a process for them. For me, I get up ready to go. I get up like I could wake up out of dead sleep and bounce. But obviously that's that prison shit. Because we weren't truthfully we wasn't allowed to like sleep, and this is for you too, Drina. In prison we wasn't allowed to sleep in the daytime. Like we wasn't allowed to take our shoes off and get comfortable, or get under the blanket. Like we wasn't even allowed to get under the blanket and get in the bed in the daytime, not until them doors was locked. And when I say doors locked, I don't mean the doors locked like the key to your door. I mean the main lock, because they got a lock on your door, and they got a deadbolt. Once that deadbolt lock, then you could take your shoes off, unroll your mattress, and get comfortable. That's the life I lived for a long time. And be it sleeping light, go, old Folsom. Let's just take old Folsom. Old Folsom got bars. Bars. So somebody could walk right up to you and reach in your cell and slap the shit out of you if they wanted to. They could reach right in your cell and slap the shit out of you if they wanted to. They could piss on you. They could throw water on you. They could throw fire in your cell. They can take inventory on how many soups you got on your shelf. Old Folsom cells is wide the fuck open. So therefore, if them cells is wide the fuck open and anybody can come to your cell, why would you be not in your shoes, suited and booted, ready for whatever? Because them doors open. When they open, anybody can walk in your cell. Anybody can walk in your cell. So if you in there tucked in, you might got a cell phone down there talking cupcaking with your girl, and your door's not locked. The deadbolt's not locked. And then when they open them doors, shit, the motherfuckers will swing open and the business will come through them doors. So I never got comfortable. That's one thing about me. I never could allow myself to get comfortable because when you do, that's when danger came. And for me, because I was a person that always had a phone, shit, man, it was cops and robbers. Like you don't want to get caught with no phone, especially if you got a release date that's coming up soon. So you got to be ready to flush, or you got to be ready to sound the alarm, or whatever you got to do. Hoop it, whatever you got to do, you got to be ready. So now, fast forward to being home and acknowledging that I do got PTSD. That's one form of it. Like sleeping light. Like I'll be like this. Look, I'll be like this. I'll be sleep. I'll be in a dead sleep. I'm talking about snoring, hella hard, like snoring, and I'll be in a dead sleep and be like this. Hey, what's going on? Hey, you all right? Yeah, all right. What we doing? We going to the store or something? Out of dead sleep. Exactly. Let me hit your first child. That's right. First child. That's like 4:30. They probably. Is High Desert still a white prison? Is Donald Trump? High Desert will always be a white prison. Every race has a stronghold. Every race has a stronghold. And for the whites, it's High Desert, and stronghold. The South Side of stronghold is everywhere. They stronghold is everywhere. High Desert is definitely the White House. No, Susanville is the White House. High drama. The homie got to act like he having a stroke or a seizure to buy you some time. That was a good one. Ken, you asked me that question twice. Distracted it. I know this. The blacks is lucky to have any prison in Central County and the Southern Desert, from Calipatch, Sentinel, all that. I'm telling you, I hit Calipatch. We be walking to chow, hey, whack, in front of us, and 30 Mexicans behind us walking in a pack. And it'd be about 6 blacks, all Bloods and Crips and regular people just clinging to each other because we all we got. Somebody said, you think you tripping if Whack is a Crip? Shit. Whack been up against the same odds I've been up against. Shit. Especially being in Southern California. Oh, they got the buffering emoji. Oh, I'm done. The buffering emoji. Have you ever seen a white Serenio? Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of times their name is Casper or Wedo. Casper or Wedo. Whack, you already know. You are, first off, Whack, you from Dago. And you already know in the pen, in certain pens, Dago, Bloods, and Crips rock together. We'll talk about that in our interview, though. 91619 don't just apply to Bloods. That's in general, because our cities are so much alike. They be on the outside, hey, Wack. They be on the outside looking in like, damn, Bloods is killing Bloods in Sacramento, and they been doing it. And in Dago, they been doing it too. The Serenios have an alliance with the Aryans. Uh, I'm gonna tell you why I don't